Okay, I think we are live already. Today I want to give you 3 mistakes that many women do after marriage. You know that phase when you were dating, when you felt excited, magnetic, alive, when preparing to see your man wasn't effort, it was pleasure. And somehow, months or years later, after commitment or marriage, you wake up one day and realize you've stopped doing all those little things that used to make you glow and used to make you feel amazing. You didn't mean to, life just got busy. But that's how it starts. The slow disconnection from your feminine essence. This is what happens mainly. I've been there myself. I just got married last weekend, and this topic is close to my heart because I've lived both energies. I know what it's like to be in survival, in 60-40 polarity, to overdo, to overgive, and I also know what it's like to be fully provided for, to feel safe and magnetic in a marriage that breathes polarity. That transformation didn't happen by luck. It came from embodiment, from years of merging my background in dance, theater, coaching, linguistics, and feminine energetics into daily practice. I created Empress Ascension Movement to give women that same access, to bring back the spark, the devotion, the self-connection that makes you radiant in love and in life. Mistake number 1. Believing that once you are committed, you can stop being the muse. When we are dating, we naturally embody our feminine magnetism. We play, we prepare, we adorn ourselves, we anticipate, and it doesn't feel like work. It feels like art. We love it. Tell me if you don't love it, because this would be super strange. If you don't love that excitement, that nervousness that comes in the beginning when you are dating your man and you know it's him, and you have this spark in you and you love getting ready for that, even if it's 1 week in advance, you have your nail appointment and your lashes, whatever it is, you know you're getting ready for that. And this makes you excited. If it doesn't, just tell me, because this would be something new to me. But once commitment settles, many women stop being seen. Neuroscience and relationship psychology both show that novelty and anticipation release dopamine, the same chemicals of love and motivation. By bringing back intentional beauty, play, and movement into your life, you are reigniting that chemistry for you and for him. Here I got a very good recommendation for a book, which is Mating in Captivity from Esther Perel. And here she shows how mystery and self-expression keep erotic energy alive. And it keeps this spark that we are talking about alive. So I would highly recommend this book as a reference for this video. Mistake number 2. Thinking love means giving more instead of receiving better. We start taking care of everything, meals, plans, emotions, and in the process we start mothering instead of magnetizing. But feminine energy flourishes when we learn to receive. Joe Dispenza teaches that you can't create a new reality from the energy of stress. When you slow down, move, and breathe, you move out of survival and into creation. That's what we practice inside the Empress Ascension movement. Building your masculine discipline so your feminine feels safe enough to receive deeply. We give you this containment in this movement. Here Joe Dispenza was telling us the body and nervous system as creators of reality. This is what we embody. We get in contact with our body and we regulate our nervous systems so that we can be the creators of our reality, finally. And David Deida also is a good reference here because he tells us how we can create the polarity through surrender and presence. Don't worry, I will write all the reference below. Mistake number 3. Losing yourself in the relationship and neglecting your body rituals. Neglecting yourself, basically. When you stop moving, stop dancing, stop doing the little things that once lit you up, like some little hobby, you start feeling empty. Your body is your subconscious mind. I know you don't do it because your husband is forbidding you to do it. I know you don't do it because you don't have enough time. Like, it's not that your marriage is taking things from you, not at all. It's giving so many things that probably you forgot about all those little things in the past. But trying to keep some will keep you alive, will keep you vibrating in this spark that you had in the beginning. I'm not gonna say that now since I'm married I will keep doing all the climbing. I was climbing mountains like crazy in the past. Obviously right now I cannot do so much, but maybe I can go from time to time to a climbing gym or meet with my friends from this era from time to time. Or also I had a time when I was going to techno parties. Of course I cannot go now to techno parties every weekend because my life changed and became more rich. Obviously, I'm not saying you have to keep the single life because it would be impossible because many things appear, and when you think that it should be the same, this is when it will not work. This is when you think, oh, I should be the same as when I was single because then I'm losing my freedom because of my husband. This is not true. Simply life changes, in a normal cases. The problem is we have this brainwashing that is telling us, oh, you lose your freedom. This is not true. You lose your freedom if you want to, You can choose, actually. But here is when you bring these little things, just a little bit from time to time, try to keep something. These sparks keep you alive. And these sparks, like getting ready for that, keeping some dates, even you are married, whatever, but still do some dates from time to time or do some special things, or even if you don't have the time for dates, because we know family and many things around, at least try and have this self-care you used to have. This self-care, this caring about yourself, this self-care and self-love you were giving when you were just dating and you knew you had to do it because dating is a stage that requires this. Just try to bring that back. Don't lose it completely because you will lose yourself, if you just now turn into just one little thing and then you forget all the other things. This will really take a toll on you and your marriage, but especially on you. Then, if you stop doing these little things, we said already that you start feeling empty. You can start feeling very empty. Your body is your subconscious mind. And if your body is dormant, your feminine is dormant. And this is what can happen when you forget all these little things that we are talking about today. The simplest way to reignite her, it is daily movement, dance, somatic connection. That's why in Empress Ascension movement, 1 hour a day, Monday to Friday, except some days that we keep for integration, that we need that too. We come back to our body, to our power, to our joy. And we bring this into our dating, or we bring this into our recently married, or we bring this into our 20-year marriage. We really reignite the spark no matter where you are. Here, Bessel van der Kolk is a great reference that we use. The body keeps the score. He explains to us how the body stores and releases emotional patterns through movement. And this is what we will be working. Among all the dancing, among all the fun, among all the voice activation through physical theater and theater, among all of this, we will help release these old patterns that get stored from former relationships, from former jobs that were draining us, from everything. We release it. So apart from keeping healthy, keeping in shape by this daily movement, this daily workout we are doing, we are also keeping our mind free our mind healthy. And that's exactly why I built this movement. Because embodiment is the bridge between the woman you were and the woman you are becoming. And here in this membership, in this belonging to this group of women who have the same interests, who are like-minded, here you will get trainings, you will get workouts, you will get dance and art and releasing your inner self out so you can shine your brightest light. You will get it for a price that is half what is actually the value. So here we are providing what would be perfectly a $6,000 per year. And we are giving it to you for 1 year, less than $3,000. Well, less not because it's in euros, so it's a bit more, but it's around 3,000. So you are getting the value of 6,000 for just half the price right now for our first group. And our first group is getting full. We start 20th of October, so keep an eye on the calendar. But here you will have this full year, which you can also decide to join monthly. I would advise to go for the yearly because then you have this commitment and this discipline, you have it already there. But we have now available this monthly membership too, so you don't have to worry about anything. You'll have daily live sessions, blending dance, somatics, performing arts, and feminine coaching. You'll strengthen your discipline, the masculine container, and awaken your feminine flow. It is not just fitness, it is magnetic devotion in motion. Not just dance, it is bringing your inner self out to shine in the world. Also, the program officially starts on October 20th, like I told you before. Next week, we'll have something special. A 5-day series of live love events here on YouTube, where I will guide you through short embodiment sessions and show you how Empress Ascension feels. So you will have a demo for next week. So keep it in your calendar for next week. Activate all the signs so that you can get the notifications. And for the first 10 women who want to experience it more intimately, if they want, I will also share an open, private Zoom space where you will be able to join me live. So I will be in YouTube, but I will also be in Zoom at the same time, where if you decide to, you can interact and even get feedback on your movements techniques at the same time, so that you have a proper demo experience with women who are also joining live, with women who are also participating just during this 5-day live event. It's almost like a mini version of the program. If you'd like access to that Zoom experience, just message me on Instagram, because in YouTube you cannot, but you can send me a comment and I will send you the Instagram if that works for you. And then on Instagram, you can send me a message and I will send you your invitation, your Zoom link. We can talk a little bit, see if you are a good match for this program first, and then you can join for this Zoom and YouTube event. I can't wait to see you there and move, rise, and reconnect your feminine essence again. Because when you show up for yourself daily, your entire life begins to respond differently. So whether you are dating or married, or you want to start a new career or a new project, remember this: staying magnetic isn't about performing. It is about staying connected to your body, your joy, your essence. The woman who keeps dancing keeps glowing. The Empress doesn't chase love, she is love. See you in the love events next week. Don't forget to sign up if you want to be on the Zoom and allow me to correct and see what you are doing and